This next game, the sixth game on this tape, is a game that was played on September 26th of 1963. The game was played against Auburndale and was played at Marshfield. This is probably one of the most famous games in the history of Thorp High School. The final score of this ball game was 34-0, Thorp over Auburndale. And it came at a time when both Thorp and Auburndale were rated. Auburndale being rated number 1 in the state, Thorp being rated number 2. Auburndale had not lost a game since 1960, and which was 3 years prior, and this was their first loss, and quite a loss at that. Quoting an article from the Thorp Courier again concerning this ball game, it reads as follows. As the man in the moon looked down on Beale Stadium about 10:30 last Thursday night, he saw about 1,200 jubilant Thorp fans leaving the stadium, thrilled with the fine play that the Cardinals showed during the previous 2 hours. Another 1,200 football fans from all over central Wisconsin, convinced that they saw one of the finest small-town football teams and one of the greatest individual performances by quarterback Gary Bander that a fan would want to see. There were another 1,200 fans. These were the backers of the Auburndale Apaches, who sat stunned, mystified and downcast as they saw their dream team, unbeaten since 1960 and tied only twice, absorb a most humiliating 34-0 shellacking at the hands of the Thorp Cardinals. When the teams ran onto the field for their pregame warm-up, they were greeted by the largest crowd ever to witness a game in Marshfield's attractive Beale Stadium. Football fans from all over central Wisconsin had been awaiting this game, as it was matching 2 of the outstanding area small school teams, each team possessing quarterbacks of unusual ability in Gary Bander and Mickey Vandehay. The play that we're seeing right now is Thorp's first touchdown. It came on a 28-yard interception return by Tony Welgus in the first quarter. The teams are hard to differentiate in this game, as both uniforms show the same colors here. Thorp is on defense right now. This is Bander passing. This is Bander rolling out. was the second touchdown by Thorp, and that came on a 41-yard pass from Gary Bander to Denny Christofferson. The score now is 13-0 Thorp. Still in the first half. This is Mickey Vandehey. He's left-handed. Thorp is now on the offense. That's the end of the first half. Concerning the outcome of the game and the individual duel, you might say, between the two quarterbacks, the article in the Thorp Courier also had something to say about that, and I'll quote again. The article says, regarding the individual duel between Bander and Vandehey, we will quote Bob Stevenson, sports editor of the Marshfield News Herald. And it quotes, "It was a magnificent night for Bander, who despite his brilliance is probably one of the state's most underrated players. All he did last night was complete 13 of the 24 passes he threw for 230 yards, carried the ball 11 times for 108 yards, and matched Vandehey's 40-yard punting average. Vandehey carried only 5 times, gained 36 yards, completed only 8 of his 22 passes for 83 yards. He had 3 intercepted as Thorp did a tremendous job on covering the Apache receivers." And then the final paragraph of the article says, "This was truly a team effort, and the local coaching staff received many compliments from visiting fans as the entire squad took their job seriously, and the second and third stringers showed plenty of ability while they were in the game." Now this play shows Thorp's next touchdown. It's a 79-yard run for the end zone by Gary Bander from scrimmage. And that left the score at 20-0 Thorp. This again is Auburndale on the offense. Thorp is back on the offense. I believe the pass might have been intercepted. This is now Auburndale back on offense. Thorp recovered a fumble there, and now Thorp is on the offense. That was a pass by Gary Bander. It was complete. Here he passes again, complete. Here Auburndale takes over once again on downs. There the score shows 20 to 0 Thorp. This is Thorp back on the offense. Throwing to number 7, Terry Keating. That pass was complete to somewhere down near the end zone. Now on this next play, it's hard to see it, but this is a pass for a touchdown, 3 yards to Terry Keating. This is the try for extra point. The extra point is good, and the score stands at 27 to 0 Thorp. Once again, Auburndale is on offense. Thorp did manage to score one more time in this game, and that was on a 3-yard run by Danny Welgus late in the game, and that left the score at 34 to 0, which was the final score of this